just woke up. Ah, fuck. I just want to keep sleeping, but fuck it. Let's get some work done. Seriously. You guys ready for like the lowest weigh-in ever? Alright, let's do this shit. So while I'm on the throne, I look up and I see this. Oh yeah. Gets me going in the morning, baby. Looks like I was right. 165.8. The last like 4 days in a row were 166.9. So obviously I doubt I lost a full pound in one day, but it looks like the damn scale was ready to budge. Because sometimes scales, yeah, look it up and you'll find that unless there's like a bigger difference, it like holds its memory and it keeps you like at the same damn thing. So some people, what they do is they will grab a few things and make themselves weigh heavier, step on the scale, weigh it, and then drop those heavy things and then see what they weigh afterwards. Scales are fucked up sometimes, but it's better to have a scale than no scale. So I just go by what my scale says, even though, you know, I probably didn't make a full pound jump in just one day. Anyways, wow, 165.8, that's pretty good. Breakfast for today, I already had my fruits. Now I'm having egg whites, 1 egg, and 6 rice cakes, and I had a banana too. One thing I decided this morning was that if I don't hit my weights that I'm going for my deadlifts today, I'm gonna cut all my hair off. Like serious, just cut it all off. But if I do hit my weights, then I will let the hair grow a little bit longer. I'm planning on cutting it eventually, but using it as motivation to hit my damn weights today. So if I hit my fucking deadlifts, this hair is staying. I don't even know where this idea came from, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Today I think I'm hitting like 4, maybe around I'm not really sure what it is, but it's like 430 or 435 for a set of 10 on a sumo deadlift, something around that. So we'll see how that goes. In terms of how I felt this morning, I felt pretty shitty this morning all throughout the morning. Now I feel okay, I feel alright. See how things go in the gym. Nick's already over there hitting it because he has to pick up his sisters in like an hour or so. And yeah, I'm actually a little bit excited because like I said, eventually I'm gonna cut my hair, and one reason is because I've never had like a bald head or really short hair while really lean. The leanest I've ever been with short hair is maybe like you know, 8-9%, and now currently I'm probably like, I really don't know, maybe between 5 and 6%, maybe even 5%. And I'm not really sure how I look like with really short hair, and also with my face starting to get more sunken in. Like for example, this morning my mom was cutting a pineapple, and it was really skinny pineapple. I fucked up. I chose like the most beta of all pineapples. Man, that shit wasn't even tasty. And she was like, "Look, the pineapple's as skinny as you are." And I was like, "Fucking mom." So I'm kind of excited to see what I look like with a bald head and skinny as fuck. So we'll see how that goes. My hair is literally like a piece of shit. Either way, it don't even matter. My physique is what my prize is. So we'll see. Let's kill this shit. A lot of people question how I'm losing body weight and still getting my sumo deadlift to get stronger. Many different factors towards that, but a lot of people don't take into consideration how much time I spend on warming up on my mobility drills. You know, taking 30, 45 minutes ever before even doing the first deadlift of the day. Doing tons of mobility drills. So hopefully that helps put things into consideration. I've spent a lot of time warming up, mobility drills, and one thing to take into account, a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot by not doing mobility work or any sort of stretching post-workout or anything like that, and they're wondering why they're not getting stronger. They have a bad program to begin with, or they don't understand the muscle building principles to begin with, and then they don't even do mobility. So a lot of these people hit their plateaus so easily. Throw in mobility work, have smart programming, and you'll go much longer without hitting plateaus.
Alrighty, got my boy Nick in the house. YouTube.com/steadylifting. Here he's trying out his sumos with barefoot, because for the longest time he was doing them with his squat shoes on, and I was trying to tell him, hey, you know, you might just be better off using barefoot, and I think he is. Couple different things he needs to work on is keeping that torso more vertical. As you can see here, he allows the hips to shoot up, and then then he brings the torso up. But really, you want to try to get it a fluid motion, and I think he needs to get the weight back more. And this is just a form critique, nothing wrong with him personally. As you can see, he puts a lot of effort into his lifts, but he needs to get the weight back more. Hips need not to shoot up instantly. It needs to become more of a fluid motion. Here's me hitting, I think, only 225, and you can kind of see what I mean. The hips come up as the torso does, and it's a bit more fluid. Obviously, that's only 225. Here is 335, I think, and you could still, you saw the hips come up as the torso did. Here is 385 or so. I kind of was not as vertical as I would like to be on that one.
For 10. If this doesn't go up 10 times, if I either give up or fail, I'm shaving my head.
Now here I'm going for my 430 or 435 for 10 for my haircut or non-haircut. Let's see what happens here. If you watched a couple weeks ago, you might have already seen what happened. So it's kind of like a little throwback here. Hook grip. That's where I wrap my thumb around the bar, then I wrap as many fingers as possible around my thumb. Keeps everything in place. Just some chalk and hook grip, and that's all I need. And a belt, and music, and something to keep my shins from being destroyed. So as you can see, my hips come up as my torso does. They don't immediately shoot up. Even though I actually prefer this jerk kind of motion rather than, and a lot of people tell me, Matt, you should pull the slack out of the bar. And to me, it's really a personal kind of preference thing. Like when I am applying slack to the bar, it's really hard for me to pull the trigger and fire. Whereas I also believe there's different levels of slack pulling. Like I don't pull as much slack out of the bar before lifting it as other people do, because I really prefer to not like back snap or snap my spine, but to really just quickly pull the trigger and shoot, like a gun, instead of slowly pulling it, because that's a little bit tougher.
He gets to keep his hair, guys. Alright, well, looks like I get to keep my hair until tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
What's the name of the song you were listening to?
Huh?
What's the name of the song?
That's Signal Liberate.
Is that what you're listening to?
Yeah. So, tomorrow, on my upper day, I'll do the same exact thing. If I fail my lift, I'll cut my hair off. Seriously.
Back off set number 1, I dropped the weight by 5%. That took it down to about 410 from 430. About 10% drop. And then I'll go for, maybe 1, 2, 3, sometimes even 4 sets. after I lower the weight by 5%. Some days I may lower by 10% if I feel like that first set really destroyed the fuck out of me. On this given day, I felt a 5% drop was sufficient, though the second set really made me feel destroyed after doing it. So yeah, here you go. And also one thing to do is to rotate those shoulders externally, rotate them outward so that you can get that chest up, rotate those shoulders outward even before beginning. And that's the kind of form that you should be practicing. Really just, there's so many different aspects to the sumo deadlift, and a lot of people just think, oh, it's just chest up, or it's just this. But really there's so many aspects to this lift, just like every other lift. There are many, like every body part is involved in so many different lifts. Here is me doing my front squats, and it's kind of interesting because from a side or rear point of view, front squats always look shallow. But if you were to go, say, look at me from the front, you would be like, holy shit, those are ass to grass. But in reality, I'm basically hitting parallels here, and a couple of these are even above parallel. What the hell am I thinking? Probably just pussying out from those deadlifts. But what am I hitting here? Let's see real quick. 280 for 6, 7, or 8 reps here. And they look a little bit shallow, but if you were to get on a parallel level with my hip, you would probably see that they are parallel squats. Though I want to be squatting deeper than that, and I will be front squatting deeper. Like there was a little bit lower right there. I probably checked the footage to see how low I was getting, because I'll constantly do that after I hit a set that I might not feel 100% with. Like, oh, that didn't feel like I was doing it correctly. I'll actually look at my camera, go through the footage, and then correct it. So as you can see here, these squats are a wee bit deeper. And what am I hitting here? 245? Yeah, the majority of these ones are a little bit deeper, at least parallel, so that I'm comfortable with how I'm performing my work.
So it looks like the hair will last another day, my friends. So that workout was really good. The deadlifts, everything is kind of moving slower and slower and slower. A little bit longer rest periods. But I'm basically doing, I'm doing like the same amount of volume, same amount of work, basically as I've been doing the entire prep. Some days, like today, I might only do one drop set. Like I only did one drop set of deads, and one drop set of the lunges, and one drop set of the front squats. But other than that, I'm most of the time doing the same amount of volume, similar weight, in most exercises. Some exercises have gone down, and as you know, some exercises have gone up, like my sumo deadlift. So overall, I'm maintaining my strength pretty well, and that is definitely one of the reasons why I've maintained quite a bit of my mass, quite a bit of my muscle, on my body. So, and that's just something to keep in mind for anyone who's cutting. If you're maintaining your strength or even building it in different areas, but maintaining it in most or in every area, then you're maximizing your potential to retain as much muscle as possible. Of course, there's other things involved, your nutrition, supplementation, super supplementation, but your training should be practically the most important thing, that you're focusing on keeping your numbers high, keeping them where they are, or even improving them for the most part. And it's pretty easy for most people up to a certain point, and then it gets really, really tough when you hit a certain body fat level. And I'm definitely at that point where I need longer rest periods if I'm trying to hit the same amount of weight. Otherwise, I just I need a little longer between sets to recover. So fortunately, I have the time to do that. So today was a long ass workout. I was talking with some friends in the gym, so I kind of prolonged it a little bit. Talking with a buddy who is actually he's been to London twice, and that's like his favorite place in the world. He wants to move there, and I figured, I'm going there in about a week. So we had a nice long talk about London and the UK, and he was telling me places I should go, places I shouldn't go, and kind of how to have the best kind of experience over there. So that was really nice of him. And other than that, I'm seriously entering beta skinny phase, where a lot of people are starting to notice my face, or kind of the flatness of my arms, especially when I'm wearing a shirt. Like, if you can only see my forearms, I look like a piece of shit, because my forearms aren't very developed. And with a shirt on, I don't even look like I lift. So my mom will say things, you know, my friends who haven't seen me in a while will say things, but it's pretty much the opposite when I wear like a tank top or like a stringer shirt or no shirt. It's kind of the opposite reaction. It's like, holy shit. And some people will say, wow, you cut up. And there's other people saying, wow, you got huge. And it's like, nah, that's actually not what happened. I'm getting small, bro. Or, you know, girls will notice it too. But it's funny how that goes, you know. You wear a shirt and you're natty and you're lean and you look like a piece of shit. But then you take it off and suddenly you're on all kinds of roids. Yeah. All my bodybuilder friends know this feel. You know this feel. So that was a long workout, and I still got a lot of things that I need to accomplish today. On this Saturday, we're planning on meeting up with, actually on Friday. I'm sorry, Thursday night, I'm going to Lovato's. Friday, we have another business meeting with our web designer, follow-up. The first meeting, we were there for like 2 or 3 hours, you know, going over a lot of different things, the website, especially the website, our philosophies, shit. The owner of the company left that meeting like knowing nutrition. It was pretty crazy, or having like a excitement for learning nutrition after we had this meeting with her. It was incredible. But anyways, we're really excited to get shit going. This next meeting that's coming up, I think we will be you know, sharing with her some of the structural aspects of the website, what kind of layouts that we want, making sure that she knows all the different applications we want, all of the different features we want, so that she can have her team start working on these different all the little things that we want on the website. There's lots of different aspects of the website. It's not a simple website. Otherwise, it would have been up already. It would have been up and running. We would have had tons of members. But it is not just a simple website. Definitely not a simple website. Shit is getting real. I'm telling you. Contests are approaching for us. The UK is approaching for us. And the website is approaching. It's such like a mind fuck that we're going through all these different things at once, but that's what freaking gets me going. Like this, it motivates the shit out of me to have all these huge things on my table. You know, it's because when you don't have anything to do, that's when you aren't going anywhere. Or if you have no goals, that's when you're staying stagnant and nothing's gonna happen in your life. So it honestly feels so good that I have like these goals and we're actually taking action. You know, there's been years of my life where I've had goals and like jack shit was made to get them accomplished. Like jack shit, nothing. You know, like they weren't real goals, but it feels so fucking good to have real goals, real plans, real action. Fucking love it. Wednesday, May 8th. And got my Chipotle here. Watching some Oz. They put a smile on my burrito today. I like that. Fuck you, Alvarez. Holy shit, what is this? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm this. Alright, finish up. Back in here. May 8th, eating an ice cream sandwich. Tilapia, egg whites, eggs, green beans. May 8th, eating my second ice cream sandwich of the day. Nicki Minaj's tits are huge and amazing right now. Ending the day with a big ass bowl of rice cake.